Hello, you are watching Unboxing Things, a show where we unbox your favorite e-com brands. We talk all about the box because that's the cool part. Just kidding, but it is what we work on here at Limmy. So let's see what's in my handy mailbox today. We have Goodboy. I love this brand. They're working on personalized daily supplements for your pup. What can I tell from the outside of this box? Well, for starters, it's a print of white ink on kraft. Kraft is the actual base color of the corrugate board itself, and the white ink looks really nice. It has a subtlety to it, white on kraft. They've got the logo prominently placed here. They've got some graphics as well as their social callouts. Trygoodboy.com, the URL right there. So even from the outside of this box, I know who I'm buying from and where I could go to get more. And of course, there is the shipping label. Standard thermal label, 4x6, printed right there, really nicely placed on the center of the bottom of the box. There's a pattern graphic here, and it's not just any old pattern graphic. You can tell these are custom illustrations done for this brand. You've got a puppy going like this, he's being a good boy. You've got a bone, you've got a fire hydrant. I have noticed something that I'm not sure you would notice at home. On the little tip of the G, there's a little waggy symbol, there's a little motion mark, and that is the cutest little graphic I ever did see with my little eye, because they're really kind of calling out that it could be a little tail wagging, little good boy. This box is sealed with a wafer label, not tape. When you go with a mailer style box, it's got dust flaps on the side. You do not actually need a full piece of tape, although some brands use it, but this has a wafer label. Do you hear that? Get excited. Okay, and now we have opening it. I'm not gonna look, I want you to see first. Oh my God. This box has a beautiful green flood coat on the inside. This green flood coat has a bit of reversed out printing. What does that mean? It means that this white bone you see here was not printed in white. This piece of paper, this interior of this box did not start green. It started white, and then the green ink was applied over top en masse, and these little white shapes were left. Same thing with the logo here. Who's a good boy? Now, I'm sure you can see that this is not just ink here. This is actually a little collar tag that you could put on your little dog, so he knows he's a good boy. This tag is super cute. You can see here that they actually printed on a place to put the tag, and so in fulfillment, you know exactly where to put it, no guessing. And it's just affixed here with a little, gooey glue dot. Glue dots are a really standard way of affixing something in fulfillment. No permanent, marring or anything on the tag itself. I'm going to squish that back into place. And then, of course, you have the product itself. So the Goodboy supplements, bladder and kidney, are put right into here, and they are put into a custom corrugate insert. This corrugate insert is also printed with a green flood coat, and this one does not have any reverse out printing. So this piece of corrugate can just be printed green, true flood coat, no printing plate is required because there's no shapes, printing, dialogue, or illustrations on this insert whatsoever. I do want to call out that both the interior of the box and this insert will require a kraft white corrugate base in order to get this color. It might just seem because like this piece of corrugate is a piece of kraft corrugate, but you couldn't get this beautiful green color on just a piece of kraft, especially if you want it to match this, which clearly started with a white base because you see these reverse out shapes. So even this insert that you can't see any white on needed a white piece of corrugate as a base. Now, when I set this to the side, I've also got some other collateral inserts that are placed below my corrugate piece there. This one says, let's get this potty started. Yes, that was not me saying party wrong. That was me putting the word paw into it. Also says, welcome to our pack. Being proactive with your dog's health can be a game changer, and you've officially made the first step. What to expect from our supplements. Made in the USA, high quality ingredients, there's more information. This is really kind of bringing me into the information about what I just purchased. It's giving me a little pat on the back, which I always love, about making this choice, prioritizing my dog's health, but it's also giving me some key facts about what I just bought. And then this insert actually talks about specifically what I just bought with the bladder and kidney formula. This formula does double duty, the perfect supplement for doggos who need extra bladder, kidney, and urinary tract support. Then, similar to supplements I've bought for myself, it tells me information about what's inside. The actual cranberry powder, organic marshmallow root powder, etc., and good for bladder and kidney, liver health, digestive health, immune support. What's cool about them including the actual information about the ingredients is I could research these things myself and make a determination. They're trying to educate me so I know what I'm actually giving my dog. The way that this box is constructed is important, actually holding the supplement in place. Now, I've also seen another version of this where if you order 2 of these, there's an insert that fits 2. So this box, well, it seems like it's kind of a little large for the one supplement, is actually sized so that they can ship 2. It means that Goodboy can buy 1 set of boxes and ship them out to customers who buy 1 jar or 2 jars. That's a really efficient fulfillment operation. It means that they can save on the actual outer box by buying it in more bulk. Those boxes can also be stored together, produced together. So while some shipments go out with what you might be perceived as a little bit extra air, there's a lot of efficiencies on the backside that are making up for that you might not appreciate if you just saw this one box. The supplements themselves, very similar to a human supplement, are shrink wrapped with an actual tamper evident sleeve so that I can see whether this has been opened. It also keeps it probably fresh, both for shipping and if I just want to store it on my shelf for a little bit before I actually start using it. And there's more information on the actual jar, as well as suggested dosage for my dogs based on its size and weight. And this is a label put over a jar, again with that tamper evidence, so you know that no other dogs try to take your dog's vitamins while it was in transit. I just want to reflect on when you're opening the box. It's a really delightful experience here of starting to see that this pattern extends from the outside of the box to the inside, from the craft color to the flood coat, and you can already get this little pop of excitement of the fact that the inside is fully colored and branded. I just love that first look. I think it's time to roll in the recap. Goodboy is doing a really good job on their packaging, but let's talk about what makes it so good. First up, it's human grade, and I don't just mean the supplements. All the TLC and energy that they're putting into the package and the experience really is just as high, if not higher, than a lot of products made for humans, and they're really making a point there. Your dog is a little human, basically. Second, it's subtle. I love the fact that even though this is for pets, they don't really ham it up or make it extra goofy or extra funny. They use subtle things like the fact that G looks like its little tail is wagging to really illustrate some fun elements without taking things over the edge. And third, it's experiential. The fact that there's a tag in here that I can put on my dog, that's something I'm going to remember. It makes the package leave the packaging experience and come into my real life and the way that I interact with my pets. This has been Goodboy Unboxed.